Hello everyone and welcome to the Accounting Finance Program webinar. My name is Ijirba Walker-App and I manage SEO's Accounting Finance Program. We are here today to learn about accounting careers at investment banks. Let's jump right in. So what does the accounting department at a bank do? Well, in short, they enhance the company's competitive leadership position and strategic flexibility and ensure the accuracy of critical financial information. Now you're probably asking yourself, what in the world does this mean? Well, some of the responsibilities of accounting departments are market and credit risk management, corporate and strategic planning, internal audit, and many more. Now let's spend some time talking a bit about the different areas that exist within the accounting field. Most of you accounting majors have probably been considering a career in public accounting, that is working for one of the big four accounting companies. The SEO Accounting Finance Program offers internships in private accounting. So, what's the difference? Glad you asked. Private accounting can be distinguished from public accounting in one important way. Whereas public accounting is more involved in the collecting and external reporting of financial information, private accounting is more involved in the internal use of financial information to help managers within the company make more effective business decisions. So in short, private or corporate accountants perform the same types of tasks as public accountants, yet these tasks are specific to the companies for which they work. So now that you know the difference between private and public accounting, why would you want to work in accounting at an investment bank? In other words, why the SEO program? Well, the private side of accounting offers some unique career development benefits. For example, private accountants get to know a business more intimately than their colleagues in public accounting, who are only able to obtain a high-level view. This intimate knowledge of a business from inside the organization itself enables private accountants to really make a difference in the way the business operates. In addition, working in private accounting opens up career paths outside of the specific disciplines of audit and tax, which are the main staples of public accounting. Private accountants are afforded the opportunity to pursue careers in treasury, operations, business development, and other areas of the bank, which we'll talk about shortly. Investment banking accounting is also generally a less stressful environment than public accounting. Private accountants work with the same group of colleagues and tend to have a more relaxed lifestyle. Public accountants have to deal with a wide variety of people and demands, thus their work is inevitably more stressful. Also, the work-life balance in investment banking accounting is great. Other than the account closing month, you'll have more or less a 9-to-5 job. Last but not least, in investment banking accounting, you will have the opportunity to work with industry leaders on developing cutting-edge products, processes, policies, and infrastructures. Now let's discuss some specific departments within accounting at an investment bank. First, business unit finance would be a great area for all you double majors out there, or anyone who has an interest in accounting but also has an interest in another business discipline. For example, you could work as an accountant for the marketing department at the firm. Your task could include analysis of the money spent, and you could assist the business unit personnel in their annual budgeting. This is great if you want to keep inventory for a logistics department, help analyze return on investment for human resources recruiting, or track fair market valuations for an investment fund. The next group, controllers, is a great department if reporting to national and international government agencies interests you. Each quarter, when the CFO recaps and then reforecasts earnings, the controllers division is directly involved in getting those facts and figures to the CFO. Being in the controllers department is challenging because the work is time sensitive, but it also allows you to be on the front line of the company's reporting to investors. In addition, if the Financial Accounting Standards Board, or FASB, comes out with new accounting pronouncements, You can be responsible in the controllers division for determining what will be the effect on your company's profit and loss. Corporate tax can be a great department because you can devise creative tax strategies that can save your firm money. As new accounting standards or tax laws are released or contemplated, you could be part of the department that will determine what impact the laws may have on your company's financial statements. In addition, you could be involved in the federal or state return filings for your company. The Corporate Treasury Department involves tracking the cash movements at a bank. If you're interested in foreign currency and short-term cash-like instruments, this could be a great department for you. At your firm, you could be using models to determine funding needs, which means looking at the forecast for cash that is to be paid or received and deciding whether the firm may need more cash on hand or can afford to lend out more cash. Internal audit is a great department if you love to work with professionals all over your company and see several areas of the business. Internal audit roles usually involve travel as well. As an internal auditor, you will be going to several business units and actually checking the accounting records to make sure that they are complete and accurate. In addition, you will be primarily responsible for checking into the controls around the accounting environment as they relate to processing information. For example, when an invoice gets paid, a control to ensure that money is not getting stolen could be making sure that two people sign an invoice. When you review the books of a business unit, if two people did not sign a certain invoice, you would bring up this lack of control to the business unit's management. Because management of a business unit is responsible for your performance, you could actually report back and present to managers at a very early stage in your career. Risk monitoring is constantly being redefined in today's market as more and more financial products are being created to help companies take and also hedge risk. As a risk monitoring professional, you would be responsible for understanding how changes in macroeconomic factors, for example interest rates, could affect the total market value of the firm's investments and the overall health of its balance sheet and associated P&L or profit and loss. The specific type of work you do depends on which group you are in and the business needs at the time. In the past, SEO interns, among other things, worked on calculating daily or weekly P&L for specific products or trading desks, preparing budgets and forecasts for business units, analyzing trends in expenses and revenues, reconciling accounts, preparing and posting journal entries to the general ledger, and so forth. Now that you're excited about the accounting finance program, you may be wondering, how do I get in? We are looking for students who have a knowledge of basic accounting and finance principles and have the ability to apply them to work situations. To be eligible for SU's accounting finance program, you should have a minimum cumulative GPA of 3.0. You should also have taken a minimum of 3 accounting courses with a grade of B or better in each by the time your SU summer begins. You should have a broad knowledge of the finance industry as well, and excellent quantitative and analytical skills. Our program is primarily open to junior finance and accounting majors. As you can see on the slide, we partner with some of the big investment banks to place interns. Interns have been placed through the accounting finance program at Bank of America Merrill Lynch, Citi, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, and UBS. To help you as you prepare for the SU Accounting Finance program, at your college or university, you should take courses in the following: Intro to Accounting, Financial Accounting, Managerial Accounting, Cost Accounting, Intro to Finance. Most of you would have started taking some zoology courses. These courses will provide you with a better understanding of the financial services industry and help you hit the ground running when you begin your internship. For the accounting finance program, focus on the balance sheets, the income statement, cash flow statement, income statement analysis, and ratio analysis. I will also recommend that you read the following online periodicals and industry resources: The Wall Street Journal, CFO Magazine. FASB.org is a great resource to look up accounting standards. You should also consult the Vault Guide to Accounting and the Guide to Finance Interviews, which you should have access to through your college or university. The SEO website is also an excellent source of information about the organization, our internship programs, and our application process. Lastly, please feel free to email me with questions or comments. Hope you enjoyed this webinar presentation, and all the best.